Welcome back, Junkies on 106.7 The Fan. We are live on NBC Sports Washington. Brought to you as always by Crop Metcalf, the official heating and cooling company of the Junkies. You looking to be their next 5-star HVAC technician or plumber? Visit cropmetcalf.com to join their team. I'm John Paul Flame, joined by Johnny Cake Stallville, Jason Bishop, and Eric Bickle. And Eric, yesterday you were lamenting that your son already is 20.
Well, I wasn't lamenting. It just, it is what it is. You know,
Yep.
Kids grow up. So, I mean, Cakes knows better than anybody. He's got one is, 24, 25, whatever he is.
23.
23, yeah.
Yep.
And they just grow fast. So, no, it was Steven's birthday, and it was kind of weird because, he's up at school, as our older kids are. And so we would plan to like, FaceTime him at 8:30. We'd send him texts and everything. And then all of a sudden he texted us, I got a paper due at midnight. Can we call tomorrow? So I didn't even get a chance to really talk to him on his birthday. But that's how it is right now. There's I can't even really go visit him if I want.
It's different, man. Kelsey's birthday. Kelsey was born just 6 days after Stevie was born, my oldest. And as a freshman, we went kind of around her birthday weekend. And then last year she was in Prague for her semester abroad. But she actually wants us to come visit her kind of for her birthday, but she said specifically, don't come my birthday weekend. Because, they're just going to go out with friends and whatever they can.
It's going to go hard.
Do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Stevie's living with 12 guys, right? So you can imagine the fun they're having. 10 of them are teammates, 2 other guys. And those guys are throwing a lot of cash on these football games.
Is that one house?
It's a townhouse, actually.
A townhome.
How do you fit 12 kids in a townhouse?
Don't ask me. But
the bathrooms are probably so gross.
I can't imagine.
12 guys living together.
We asked him for pictures of his room, and he said it's so messy he wouldn't even give us a picture.
Was he in the room with 2 or 3 other kids?
I don't know. I think he has his own room, actually.
Do you think there's one guy out of the 12
How's
who
that possible?
Scrubs toilets or does the bathtub?
No.
I can't even fathom 12 people in what?
12 in one townhouse. Yeah,
2,000 square feet, 3,000 square feet.
It must be like a huge townhouse.
It's a townhouse. It's actually part of. It's like on campus. It's not even off campus. So
it's got to have like 8 bedrooms.
It's like on campus housing somehow.
So does Marist like regulate that you can have 12 people there, or are they?
Yeah. It's not like they're all just shacking up.
Okay.
Guys like sleeping on the floor.
Okay.
So somehow they have like some.
They have it worked out.
They have it worked out somehow. Okay. I don't know how. There
has to be 2 to a bedroom.
There might be in some, but Jason might be right. Maybe it's like 6 or 7 bedrooms, and I don't know. All I know is
you can't go on campus anyway.
I mean, I might
weird
be able
rules.
to.
Like it's kind of the same thing. I mean, with
but like we're banned in New York. Like
right.
we have to quarantine if I go to New York. You know what I mean? It's like weird. So I don't even know what the rules are. All I know is with my kid, and I assume it's the same way with you guys, although Jason just visited Virginia Tech, right? Didn't you just see your daughter? Mm-hmm. So I don't think I'll see Steven until Thanksgiving.
Well, we're going to go up in 2 weeks. Like I said, her birthday would be, I guess, this weekend, and then the following weekend we're kind of going to celebrate. But usually I stay at my brother's, so I'll stay at my brother's in New Jersey, and then we're going to take the train up on Saturday and then spend Saturday there because then I got to get back Sunday for the Washington football team pregame show.
Right.
So you'll come back Saturday night or
I'll
Sunday
come back
morning?
Saturday night. Yeah, she's all fired up. She loves New York City, so she's fired up. She knows Dylan's a picky eater. She's already got the pizza place picked out that we'll go to on Saturday night kind of early.
Drab T-shirt loves New York City, too. He's a huge fan. He loves the hustle and bustle of New York City. Nothing like it.
At least where our kids are, if we wanted to, we could find a way to just hop in a car and drive. My middle child, my daughter, who's looking at colleges right now, and she's potentially going to play in volleyball in college, has had some contact with the school out west. I don't want to say what it is, but, I mean, it's in California. And
that's the last place I'd want to be.
I don't really want her to go there, but they have talked about some money, so I don't know, man. She might go to California. I don't know how that's going to work.
Well, you'll see her Thanksgiving and Christmas break.
Well, I'll go. I mean, we would definitely go, but I mean, probably wouldn't go more than once or maybe twice a semester, right?
I would probably bet less than that.
I would go at least once a semester.
Maybe once a semester.
I would go. I got to go at least once.
Well, but she'll come back for her breaks is my point.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't even know. I don't even know how that works.
If she's playing volleyball, you don't know. I mean, they may
she might
keep
not
her
even
there.
be able to. Right. But now that's the only school out west. Most of them are in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Which is
Speaking of trips, Drab sent us this story, and it's about kind of what people have been doing here during the pandemic. And one of the things that hasn't happened for a lot of couples is taking a trip together. So I did go to Rehoboth Beach, which isn't, I mean, I guess it's a trip. It's a trip.
It counts.
But really haven't done a lot of that. And then it also kind of expands to, kind of going out and having date nights. We just started to recently, and it really was my wife's birthday. We went out to Bonefish for her birthday.
I haven't
we haven't
date
done
night
much
like
in terms
a year.
of going out.
Yeah.
Did you get the bang shrimp like Jay
course we
Gruden got
did.
every time you went out?
Every time I go there, we start with the bang shrimp.
Hey, man, Jacksonville have the bonefish down here? You guys have a bonefish in Jacksonville?
Every time you go to Bonefish, start with the bang shrimp, and I always end with their dessert, which is like it's got kind of a raspberry sauce on the chocolate fudge brownie
Yeah,
sundae.
it's legit.
It's
legit.
really good.
I like their
switch
bang
up.
chicken.
I've never
Did
had
you-
the bang.
did you
chicken.
know
I don't
they
go
have
to a
bang
fish
chicken?
place for chicken? Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily on the menu, but they always have it.
they hook you.
You just ask them for bang chicken, bang, and they'll hook you.
Chicken.
Well, I don't think it's unusual. I have one of my brothers, he and his family, they haven't vacationed.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole nightmare, they have not vacationed. And they're maybe going to find a place that they could go for a couple days, maybe in the next week or so. But, yeah, they've been pretty much locked down, and they haven't felt comfortable traveling.
Well, also, if you had a big trip, I don't even think you can travel. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been following it, but I don't know that you can travel to Europe. Cakes was going to travel to Europe for the first time in his life.
I know.
Had my tickets and everything.
That means you're
the
cooked,
very
right?
First time in his life.
You'll never go now.
I mean, never say
Unless
never.
your
but,
son,
I mean,
moves there.
there are no immediate plans to go to Europa.
Did you
Anytime
get all your
soon.
money back? Did you ever get all your money back?
Got all my chips back.
Are there
All
travel
except like the rental car?
Are there travel restrictions right now for
I think so.
Americans to Europe?
I'm sure there
I think
are.
so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Stevie's got a buddy who I've talked to you about before who's like a world-class kayaker. And he's like in Serbia or something, and his family's not going to see him for months. They think they may not see him till maybe February or something. And he left 3 months ago.
He can definitely do that silly move where he twirls around, right? Uses his oars and goes upside down in the water. That's quite a move.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, he probably
Lockie,
can.
if he's world class,
I mean, he's world class.
Oh, he can do
literally
that.
world
Of course
class.
he can do that.
You know what's interesting about
We would
this-
all drown if we did.
100% we would drown.
What's interesting about this article is they say for Americans, because there are travel restrictions, that there is one spot that they see that is kind of checking all the boxes. So a lot of people that are traveling, they don't want to go to any countries that aren't following the WHO guidelines, right? So they say 70% want to go to countries that are following the WHO guidelines. A lot of people also want beach vacations. Believe it or not, it's a spot which both Cakes and EB have been to, and Cakes hasn't been to many. Aruba, apparently, is one of the few places
One happy island
where
it's
Americans can travel that have all the safety measures in place,
know what?
and they have the beautiful weather.
silly. And it's quick to
year-round.
get there, and EB loves all the iguanas. And
No,
we're still waiting for the video.
You know what's better than Aruba? I know Jason's gonna. It's hard for Jason to understand this.
What?
Florida. Just go to
Go to Key West.
Go to Key
It's
West,
basically the same.
or go to Marco Island, or Palm Beach.
Yeah.
You'll have a silly time.
Except now there's a hurricane once a week.
I don't follow the weather at all, other than what's maybe going to happen here.
You just
I saw
asked
there's
me.
5 tropical storms or hurricanes all in one
Well, there's a
area
hur-
at one
there's a
time for the
hurricane-
first time maybe in history.
There's a Cat 2 hurricane right now that's getting ready Sally's getting ready to just bomb New Orleans.
Mustang Sally?
And it's a slow one, too. It's a slow mover. It's going to drop about 20 inches of rain.
Where?
So it's like the Peyton Barber
just
of
said New
hurricanes.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
But the other ones that you're talking about, two
I
of
heard
them.
there are 5, and that never happens.
Right, but 2 of them won't even reach the United States. They're
Right.
going north.
Right.
Then there's 2 that came off the coast of Africa. One looks like it could be a big one,
Yeah.
but they're not sure if that's going to reach us. Then there's another one they say it's 50-50. But there's a couple really big possibilities. But the one you have to worry about now, especially if you live down in that area, is Sally.
What I want to do is I want to go to the beach now, like another time, because the rates are butt cheap.
Yeah.
Like once you get into like
Once
September,
you get past
October,
Labor Day. Yep.
Yes. I mean, but cheap.
I don't want to go anywhere where I have to fly. I don't want to go to any big cities. I don't want to go. Seriously, I don't. I just want to go. I mean, I'm going to Pebble. I want to go to Pebble.
Right. That's a big trip.
How far away is that trip?
I know,
That's
but
not that far.
here's the thing. I'm
do you
flying
do a private jet.
I'm flying private.
Oh, you're net jetting it. Look
So
at
I
you,
don't.
big
So I
silly.
don't have to deal with the airports and wearing the mask for 5.5 hours. I don't have to do that.
By the way, and that again started with a text message, right?
Anyway, so
to the Tom Squeak Windows text
I
machine.
just want to say that
Brilliant.
I don't want to go anywhere unless I'll drive somewhere, but I don't want to get into go to an airport, stand in security, get on a plane. I'm not
Well,
dealing
they
with all
sound like they are just being a nightmare on the planes. Like even if a 1-year-old or 2-year-old, whatever, is resisting the mask because hello,
Well, they're kicking
1
you
and
off?
2. They're or canceling. I mean, they're doing insane things right now.
Did you see the one guy? He was an older guy. He got kicked off a flight because he told the flight attendant, "Wear your mask." And they said, "No, you don't talk." I guess he was rude about it. They kicked him off the flight.
Right. Yeah, they're not tolerating any crap. By the way, Cakes, how are the airline stocks doing? Do you monitor that at all?
Don't look at them.
Yeah.
I have no
I think
idea.
we missed out on that one. When they bottomed out, we should have all just swooped in.
Well, what was
we
United?
should've.
What was
Dumb.
United? What was
I don't
United down to at one point?
I don't know, Southwest, all those, they were all down big
I want
time.
to say that was down to like 18, 19, 20. It's at 37 now.
I should have bought Novavax at 42. I didn't.
But
Stupid.
it's still hovering around 100, right?
I don't know. I don't torture myself and look at it daily.
Novavax currently is at 106.
Yeah.
So it's gone up it was down to 92.
Yeah, they just need to hit on one of their vaccines.
I
What
just
heard
don't
is
get it. I don't
they
get
might
it.
come out with a one-size-fits-all silly where they have the corona and the flu all in one vaccine. That would be silly.
Already got my flu shot.
So did
Protected against the influenza 4 strains.
So did I, although the last 2 years I gotten the shot, I've gotten the flu. But I am so good with my vitamins right now that I will beast any flu or virus that I get.
Mark that down.
Go
Carve
ahead.
that up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I am so good with my vitamins.
EB's
Finally,
taunting the
the
flu
garbage
because he's taking a lot of
vitamins.
vitamin D.
Vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc. I got it all, baby. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
I've
get-
been taking some too.
So you're not going to
Meanwhile,
take a
you
sick
sound
day until
nasally like
2021.
You're coming down with something.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see myself taking a sick day the rest of this year. Go ahead.
Not unless Haskins
ahead,
goes
go
like
ahead.
5 for 21 in a game.
Yeah, then I
Then
might.
you might get some Washington football team flu.
Speaking of Haskins, coming up next, Les Carpenter is going to join us from the Washington Post. He talked
Lester.
about Dwayne Haskins and Ron Rivera and that budding relationship. We'll get into that next here on a Pro Football Focus Tuesday on The Fan. Welcome back. Junkies on 106.7 The Fan on a Pro Football Focus Tuesday. Bruce Gradkowski, former NFL QB, is going to join us at 9. But joining us right now to talk Washington football team is Les Carpenter from the Washington Post. Good morning, Les.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. It's good. Great
Good week one.
Great start for the football team there. You wrote an article here about Haskins and Rivera. And can you touch on a little bit? Because we talked about it. If they brought in Cam, that would obviously nuke Dwayne's development. Did Ron ever seriously consider it, you think?
I don't think it was considered all that seriously, no. I think they had made the decision all along they were going to go with Dwayne. And I think Ron had by then had that information where he had talked to Urban Meyer, and Urban said, you got to challenge him and those different things that I think had stuck in his mind that, yeah, this is a guy I could work with and I could build my own Cam Newton here. So, no, I don't think it was really considered all that seriously. And, probably the better decision, although at the time I don't think anyone would have blamed him.
Right. Well, if they had done that, they would have had to move on from Dwayne, I think.
I don't know if you have to move on, but you're right. It sets everything back.
Sets everything back for sure. Overall, it seems like Coach was pleased with it. Fans maybe not as pleased because we like flashy numbers and we like lots of touch.